Every time I do my nighttime routine, I just always think about 1,000 different things. Tonight, what I'm thinking about is having to forgive people who don't even apologize. That's crazy. Like, if I even step on somebody's foot on accident, I'm like, yo, my bad, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't imagine waking up one day and traumatizing somebody and never apologizing for it. Just be like, what's up? Like, you don't want to face who you are? Because your disrespect was mad loud, but your apology is non-existent. It's not even quiet. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, what the fuck? You know what, dude? I've forgiven everybody in my life who's ever hurt me, and I'll never talk to them again. They don't have that privilege anymore, ever. But I forgive them, and if their name ever comes up in conversation, I'm like, I smile because I forgave you. I let you go because in not forgiving you, I gave you too much power. I gave you too much power in holding on to what you did and the anger and the resentment that I had and the regret of ever meeting you. And it starts to make me feel heavy. I started to feel angry and insecure over everything. I started to project that to other people and have my own trust issues. I realized, like, damn, even though they hurt me and they're no longer in my life, they still have some kind of power on me. And at that moment, I was like, damn, bitch, like, you gotta forgive, because if you don't, this is gonna eat you alive. That's the thing with me is, like, I'll forgive you, but I'll never talk to you again. And if you've ever had me in your life, this is gonna sound mad cocky, and I don't mean it to be that way. My presence is strong, and I will do whatever I can to be there for you and love you and help you and try to just help you every fucking day and just be the best that I can for you, whether it's in a relationship, as a friend, business partner. Like, I'm here. Like, I got you, you got me. But the thing about me is that once I'm out, I'm out. And there's nothing you can do to ever change my mind about that, because why should I think twice about letting you back into my life when you didn't think twice when it came to hurting me? You were so quick to hurt me. You were so quick. You were so quick to hurt me and traumatize me. But I should think twice about, should I let them back into my life? Should I let them apologize? Like, no. Why? I'm just showing you the same energy that you've shown me. I used to think I was so big and bad because I'm like, I don't forgive nobody. I don't care. Like, you hurt me, that's it. But like, in doing that, I thought I looked so powerful, but I look so weak doing that. You know what I mean? So every day I grow, every day I change, and I realize that forgiveness is for me, not for them. Because if I wait the rest of my life for somebody else to apologize, I could be waiting forever. The thought of even living with that weight on my shoulders and that resentment seems really fucking heavy. At the end of the day, that person's loss was your win. You know what the crazy part is? Hold on. Hurt people hurt people. Does that make sense? Hurt people hurt people. If we don't take the time, even though it's not fair, we didn't deserve to get hurt, I totally get that. If we don't really take the time to heal and become better people, we're gonna be the toxic one in our next relationship. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should really forgive that person on your own time, not after you watch this video, not because I'm trying to convince you, not because today's a day, not because this is a sign, but you forgive them on your own time, because the longer you carry that weight, the more unhappy you're gonna be. And the more every time you hear their name, it's gonna make you cringe and cry, and you're reliving all those memories. But the minute you learn how to just let go, you let them go. There's so much power in that, because once you forgive them and actually let them go, you never want anything to do with them ever again. And that is such a fucking win. I just think that you deserve better. I just think that you deserve the world. I just think that you're settling for breadcrumbs. I just think that you give too much and take too little. I just think that you try to normalize everybody's bad behavior around you just to avoid being alone. I just think that you know that this person is a red flag, and you just continue to ignore them because you want this person to so badly be who you want them to be, and you're not seeing them for who they are. So I just think that you deserve better, honestly. I think that you deserve someone that loves you, that cares for you, that doesn't make you question every day if they love you or not. I think that you deserve someone that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel heard, that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel protected, that you don't have to wake up and wonder if today's gonna be another bad day. I just think that you deserve so much more than what you've settled for your entire life. And I think the day you actually stop settling is the day that you're actually going to find happiness and peace, and you're going to finally deserve that person that you didn't even think was out there, but they're there. That's the thing, they're there. I just think a lot of us end up settling because we don't want to start over, or because we've settled for so long that we think that that's what we deserve now and that we can't find better. When you can find better, you're everything. You're everything and more. And I just really hope that you see that one day. I just really hope that you choose peace and you choose happiness and new beginnings instead of that same toxic relationship that just feels comfortable but isn't really healthy. That's what it is. You're not even happy. You're just comfortable. You just think that this is what happiness is now. And whenever you finally have a good day with this person, you're like, I knew we were happy. No, you're not. No, you're not. The good should always outweigh the bad. And if the bad actually outweighs the good and you're still staying, you need to learn how to love yourself a little more and learn how to let go of people who are no longer, I guess, rooting for you, loving you, seeing your worth. I just think that you deserve somebody like yourself, right? Maybe not in all ways, but you deserve somebody that will love you without condition. Because some people only love you with condition. And with that, they only love you whenever it benefits them, when they get something out of it. But some people actually love you unconditionally, with no condition. And that is the most purest form of love, is when they love you through thick and thin, through your ugly, through your beautiful, through your ups and downs. And I'm not sitting here and encouraging y'all to stay with somebody and be a fucking ride or die forever. No, unless that is your person, then that's different. Stay together forever. But I just think that nowadays it's so normalized that we have to stay with the same person for the rest of our life, even if they're treating us like shit, because we already have history. We already have so many memories together, you know? Why let it all go? Okay. Are you happy though? No. Have you made up lies in your head and believe that you're happy? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like society needs to get more in tune with their feelings and stop being so scared to feel pain of a heartbreak. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. I don't know. I feel like if someone showed you who they are, you need to believe them and stop trying to repaint that picture. Stop trying to repaint the picture blue to make it pink because you feel like they have potential. Like, imagine being with someone for so long, just raising them, literally raising an adult on how to love you correctly, how to treat you correctly. And then one day when they're finally your perfect person that took forever to do, which wasn't even your job, now you're mentally checked out and now you're done. Because now it doesn't count anymore. Because when I needed you, you weren't there. I had to sit here and mold you to be somewhat good for me. I had to remind you every day that I'm worth it. That's a really shitty fucking feeling. And that's what I learned, because that's been done to me forever ago. I used to be with somebody on and off for a very long time. And I was so young. I mean, I'm still young now, but I was super young. And I was like, man, like this person treats me like shit. Okay, well, I don't want to give up on them. So let me just keep on loving them more. Let me keep on giving them more of me. Let me just keep on being the best that I can and raising them how to be a good adult and showing them the right way to treat me. Because if I give them more love and more consistency, then they're going to really appreciate it. And that's not the case. Because if someone wanted to, they would. You can raise somebody for 30 years, and I mean an adult, and it'll never work. But have you ever been with someone and you beg them to treat you correctly, and then the minute you leave and they get with somebody else, they treat that other person so good right away, the way that you should have been treated? And at that point you're like, wow, I wasted a lot of time on you. And that's why I'm a firm believer in just leave. And I know a lot of people hate when I say that, like, why is leaving your always response? Because sometimes it's what you need to do. Not all the time, no. Sometimes you need to work it out, yeah. Sometimes y'all need therapy. Sometimes y'all need Jesus. Sometimes y'all need understanding and compassion and to listen. But sometimes y'all need to leave. Y'all will do everything but leave. And you wonder why you're so miserable and depressed and angry and furious. Because look who you're with. Look what they've done to you. And you're there because you love them? I'm sorry to break it to you, but love is not enough. And if you think that it is, you have a reality check coming one day, but love is not enough. Anybody can love you. Even the wrong person can love you. Even a toxic person can love you. Even an enemy once used to love you. So love is beautiful, but it's not all about love. You need more than that because you give more than that. I just think that you're everything and you haven't seen that yet. You talk a lot of shit like you know. You walk like you're big and bad. But like deep down, you're so insecure and you're so broken. And it's so loud. You really need to become that person that you needed when you were younger. Think about a moment whenever you were a kid, a really painful moment, and you wish that you had a certain kind of father figure or mother figure in your life to guide you, and you didn't have that, so you kind of had to raise yourself. So what I'm telling you right now is you need to stop settling for fucking breadcrumbs and become the person that you needed to have when you were younger. Don't walk around like, oh, I keep getting hurt, so fuck it. I'm gonna be evil. I'm gonna go around hurting everybody too, because everybody treats me like shit. Don't get into the entitlement trap where you feel like now because you're a punching bag, now you're gonna treat everybody like shit. No, see, the key is to get better, not bitter. And most people choose bitter because it's the easier option. You need to get better, not bitter. I think you're fucking amazing. But it doesn't matter how many times I tell you that. I'm talking to you. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you that. It doesn't matter how many times your friends tell you that. You need to see it. You need to take a big fucking step back and really ask yourself, am I happy or am I just comfortable with a routine? Am I happy? You're not. So you need to leave. Leave. What are you so scared of? The unknown? It's gonna happen regardless one day. You can't run from change your entire life. It's gonna happen regardless. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm tired. I just hope that you wake up tomorrow or today, shit, and you realize your worth and you stop settling. It's all fun and games until it's not. You deserve everything. And I hope you realize that now, today. I love you guys. Bye.